today.
Well, hi.
Lindsey Petras.
I'm Danny Winter. Pleasure
Hey,
to meet you.
good to meet you, Danny.
So you're at Grants Mill?
Yeah, so owner, head veterinarian at Grants Mill Animal Hospital, and it's over in Iredale.
Awesome.
So, and you own?
I own Crestwood Coffee Company over in Crestwood, obviously, and I also just opened Buck Mulligan's, an Irish pub, one of the owners of that,
Okay,
over in Southside.
okay. Who's the literary buff then behind the name?
You know, that is mostly my business partner.
Okay,
Is the other one. I have attempted Ulysses as well, but not quite struggled through it.
It's a beast of a book.
It really is, but it's really fun,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of the literary references are, kind of what Buck Mulligan himself and just kind of how he is. He is just
Scoundrel.
He's a scoundrel. He's
Yeah.
just a little. It's a little. Unconventional.
Sure.
And that's really, as an Irish pub, that's really kind of what it is.
Yeah,
Want to be a little unconventional, but still, something that everybody kind of enjoys. So.
Yeah. And you'll have food as well?
We do. We serve as a traditional Irish menu plus some typical bar fare. We do have really good hamburgers, wings, that kind of thing. But our main focus is traditional Irish fare and full bar, lots of selection of good Irish whiskeys and
Great.
that kind of thing. So.
Very good.
So yeah. So what is any specialty other than?
No, we just do companion animals, so cats, dogs. I mean, people will bring in, pocket pets every once in a while, a little guinea pig or whatever. So,
So those are fun. Just
They're
trying
fun.
to figure out what you're doing. What's the largest patient you have right now?
Oh, we have probably Great Danes that are 200 plus.
Oh, wow. Any good
So-
Irish Wolfhounds or?
We have a couple.
I know
Yeah,
there's a couple in Birmingham that
Yeah.
I've met over it.
not many.
Yeah, had a Great Pyrenees for a while. She was a wonderful pet. She was funny story about her is she was slightly farsighted. So anytime anyone would come into the house, she'd walk up to him until she ran into him, and of course her height was right around that level.
Groin level.
And she'd run into him, and then she'd take a step back and just kind of look at you and smile. It was,
Quite an introduction for her every time.
And everybody's like, oh my gosh, not only is she absolutely enormous, but then she just runs straight in for that. So it was
Right.
fun. It was, if it didn't make you comfortable all the time you got in my house, then, I'm not sure what would.
Exactly. And then Crestwood you've had for a while, right?
Crestwood I've owned for almost 5.5 years now. Bought it years ago, right, when I first bought Crestwood, there were probably 7 houses on every street that were for sale.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So amazing to see what Crestwood's become in the last 5 years. Now, on the flip side, a house doesn't stay on the market in Crestwood for 2 days.
Yeah, no.
And so it's just, it's fun watching it grow.
Sure.
And, along with
that whole
all of
area.
them.
Avondale, all those
area.
down there. So
Exactly, from Avondale even to what's going on in Woodlawn. It's just, it's super.
And you live in that area?
I actually live in Crestwood as well.
Very good.
And have been since I owned a coffee shop. So.
It's a good dog and cat community right there.
I mean, we have this group called nextdoor.com. It's kind of like Facebook just for the neighborhood.
Okay.
And it's amazing, they set up everything from, doggy play dates to anytime somebody's dog gets out, there's urchin alerts that pop up. Everybody in the neighborhood.
Sure.
And dogs are able to be found and returned to owners. We've found homes for lots of dogs in the area that people have rescued. And so it's such a dog friendly area. There's not a day you drive through the neighborhood and won't see somebody walking their dog.
A lot of good clients that live in that area, so they're wonderful. Absolutely. So which is your favorite baby among those two?
Oh, wow. Crestwood has been my baby the longest, but, I spend all of my time at Buck Mulligan's currently. Because we're brand new, we've only been open for about 7 months. So it's hard to say which is my favorite, but, I do spend all of my time with Bucks right now. So.
It's your problem child, I guess.
It really is. It's the newborn. We're trying to get it going.
Right.
So how long have y'all been open?
Since April of 2014. So
a
couple years, which is first few years obviously is tough on it. Yeah.
Well, any business. And was it a vet before, or where were you before?
It was like one of those dock in the box, kind of sketchy pain clinic places before. So we had some characters coming in the first,
Trying to get
good for their meds. But now, yeah, so it had a good setup, and we just remodeled
That's good.
and started there.
And where were you before that?
I was at Hoke Animal Clinic in Green Springs.
Okay.
So 2 clinics in different parts of Birmingham.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what made you choose this area?
Probably the same reason you did. I mean, good up and coming, great people. Really supportive of local business, and
Yes,
and they got good hearts for sure. So, where are you from?
I'm originally from South Louisiana.
Oh,
I've been in Birmingham for
Beach and
for about 12 or 13 years now, I guess. And restaurant business brought me this way, and ended up, it's like, hey, I kind of like it. I think I'll stay.
yeah.
So all of my family's still there, but
Yeah.
I love my family.
What city in Louisiana?
Baton Rouge, actually. That's where I grew up.
Okay.
And you?
From Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been here forever. Went to Auburn for a while and then came back. So.
Good. Thought we went to vet school.
Yeah. And what have been your biggest struggles, I guess, as a small business owner?
Getting established. Crestwood Coffee was established when I purchased it, but it was still small.
Yeah.
And I think the growing of the neighborhood and that kind of thing definitely helped with the growing of the coffee shop. But it's just kind of it's become kind of like Crestwood's general store. It's a great place for people to meet from all over, and I really feel. I've met so many people inside the coffee shop that it's amazing. I think if you sit there long enough, you'll see everybody from Birmingham kind of come in at least once.
Yeah.
The biggest, gosh, they're both restaurants, so it's just a struggle in its own.
Right.
Every day is a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Other than just kind of the getting started and the new, being relatively new, what is kind of the biggest struggle you?
It's a bit of a man's world owning your own vet clinic, so you have to bite and scratch a little bit as a woman, but that's
It's just like anywhere else.
Anywhere else?
Yeah. I guess I can kind of see that.
Sure.
Are you the only vet, the owner and head vet, or do you have other?
Owner, head vet, and I have an associate, Dr. Towns, works there a couple of days a week. So I
good.
hear that there's some great restaurants and everything else in Birmingham.
I actually went to see St. Paul and the Broken Bones Saturday night at Saturday.
Yeah, great.
And so that was my actual first time at the venue itself, and amazing venue. Which is what they've done, and everything that's happening in Avondale as well. But so really enjoyed that. As far as getting out a whole lot, there's not a whole lot that I do now.
Right.
I'm sure the same for
The
you.
same for me.
Like get off work finally and handle paperwork and everything for the place. It's like
do the books.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Pleasure talking to you.
Hopefully, if you get out, you need to come have a drink at the bar.
Definitely. Well, thank you. Absolutely, you too.